Exterior, nighttime. A dark, eerie night at the corner of Baltic Avenue and Mediterranean Avenue. A young man with a bushy brown mustache and his signature baseball cap stares at a hotel which he cannot afford to stay in.
I wish I could afford to stay in this hotel. It's a shame that I am but a poor boy with not a penny to my name. Although I wear this signature baseball cap of mine, I wish truly someday to wear a fanciful top hat. But only once I have earned that status in society by getting richer. I'm not afraid to say it. I want to succeed. I want to make it. And I know I will, because it's the American dream.
It's just the classic Miles writing style there. The only thing he didn't do is say his own name.
Well, this movie's a
rich
little
guy.
more subtle than a lot of my movies.
That is true. This is pretty subtle for you. I've read all your strips, so. Anyway, I'm going to hop back in. A rich guy in a fancy suit walks out of the hotel holding a stuffed brown sack with a dollar sign on it.
You there, young man. Why do you stand outside this hotel, which I own, with such a forlorn look on your face?
It's just, sir, a poor boy from the streets who was born with nothing like me could never dream of spending a night in such a place.
Ah, I see. It's the American dream you're after. Well, my boy, chin up. You see, one day I was like you, until I decided to make it in this world. And I never took a handout from nobody. All you need is an idea, boy.
Wow, thanks for the advice, mister. Truthfully, I'd like to own a lot of hotel monopolies on streets like Connecticut Avenue, Vermont Avenue, and whatever they're planning to rename Oriental Avenue to. But unfortunately, I fear that my dream seeds will not bear fruit without some capital to nourish and water them, sir.
Oh, ho, ho, my boy. Do you know what's in this sack with a dollar sign on it? Credit cards. Dozens and dozens of credit cards. And well, I never took a handout, but I also never miss an opportunity to put my hand out to help a fellow man. Here is your very own credit card, boy. Use it to start your hotel business. That is, if you can handle it, the great responsibility that comes with great power of having it.
Okay, man. Thanks, man. That sounds good. Now, I'm not sure what you're talking about, but I appreciate it.
I think that's another Miles screenwriting staple of an old man saying ho 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 as
It all started when he wrote that Christmas movie.
Yep.
The rich man has a glimmer in his eye. Then he walks away with his sack of credit cards, leaving the young man alone at the ATM outside the hotel.
Well, I might as well pop this sucker in the ATM machine and see how much money I can withdraw as a cash advance. Hopefully it's enough for me to start to own a bunch of hotels and start my business.
The young man inserts the credit card into the ATM. But when he inserts the card, it's almost like he is inserting himself. He can't let go of the card. The cash machine starts to glow, and it zaps the young man like lightning. Where you see his bones and a few of the classic organs like the stomach.
Feeling myself change and become something more.
The ATM releases its hold on him, and he staggers backward into the street. Stunned, he reaches atop his head.
My baseball cap. Well, it's turned into a top hat.
He looks down and sees he is wearing some fancy loafer shoes. Then he runs over to the hotel window to see his reflection.
I'm old, and my mustache is white like an old man. And what's more is...
He reaches into his pockets and finds some green cash.
I'm rich!
From behind him, a little Scotty dog approaches.
Would you like me to do the dog?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, ho, ho. Okay. Fucking... Is that how everybody fucking...
Old man the dog?
No, they
Is
just
that how
have...
everybody
That's the
fucking...
regional... It's a regional dialect.
Everybody fucking
That's
introduces
how people talk on
themselves
Baltic Avenue.
by saying, oh, ho, ho.
Yeah, that's normal to them.
All right. Jump back
Oh.
into the dog.
Oh ho ho! Now hold on there, young man. You're not just rich, you're the Monopoly man. And with great power comes great responsibility.
Wow. That's so crazy because that old guy was just saying the same thing. I guess I now realize that what he meant was that I was going to become responsible and powerful like Spider-Man, but with the power of being rich with money instead of the power of the spider.
That's right. But no time for chit chat. Here comes one of the richest hotel owners in town, the Thimble. And right behind him is the Wheelbarrel, who owns a lot of property and railroads as well.
That's what's up. I can't wait to see how this shit turns out. These wealthy household objects are my colleagues now because I'm balling out insanely. So that's about as much as I can share. You know, they don't want me blowing the lid off the whole property here.
Right.
But let's just say I think this is going to be big. I mean, I'm thinking like maybe a trilogy by the time this is done.
Yeah, classic Miles Da Vinci tone. Like,